Hello? So, as you can see, I've already done the first row in the back, just so I can make sure that I know what I'm talking about when I show you guys, because I didn't want to like mess up too much, like trying to show y'all and like not know what I'm doing and make it look bad. So yeah, I did like the first half, and as you can see, I got the color of my end, so I had to like make sure not too much black was showing, and then I blended it well, but you can still see the black, but I'm not worried about that because it doesn't look bad to me. So, and this is the back of it. And yeah, I blow dried my hair, and then I applied heat protectant before I blow dried my hair so that I don't get heat damage, because I don't want more than I already have, because I'm not trying to do that. And as a tip for like parting, try to look straight ahead, and then make sure you part like straight, of course, because it's easier when you look straight ahead, because you can actually like, I don't know how to explain it, it just helps it, like, I don't know, it's like a tip for straightening hair. I mean, not straightening hair, just parting your hair. So yeah, I've already parted the top part of this, so, but I just looked straight ahead and parted it. But for this part, since it's like above the floor, I'm gonna probably do 5, so it can be like a brick pattern, so that, because in here I do 1, 2, 3, 4, and then for this row, I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like if you do like any like music, you know how you sit in like, people saying like, oh my gosh, but you know how you sit in windows, and you know how windows are, well, this is so confusing. It's like brick, it's like a brick pattern. So like if one's here, and there's gonna be one here, and then one here. So yeah, that's how you do that. And so yeah, I'm gonna just part this, and I'll get back to y'all. So I parted the back, as you saw, but now I'm just gonna take this, and I only twisted it to like keep it separated, so I twisted each part with another part. I'm gonna just take this, and then I'm gonna just brush it to make sure it's detangled, and then I'm gonna make sure I get any like part that's not supposed to be there out, or I feel like it's like not supposed to be there. I can't really tell, but I can feel. And I'm gonna take my hair barrel. It doesn't even look like it matches, but it matches like in the braid. But anyways, I'm gonna take the hair, and I'm gonna try to like feel how big this is twisted. I mean, well, whatever you want to call it, barrel roll. And I'm gonna feel it, and then try to take either a bigger, like it's the same amount that it fit, like, I'm not good at words, but like, I'm gonna feel this, squeeze that, and then I'm gonna do the same to this, and they should feel about the same. That's how you know that you have enough hair for your part. And this feels like it's good. So I'm gonna take this, and it's already pre-stretched. The hair I got is Expressions. No, it's not Expressions. Anyway, you saw what hair I got. So I'm gonna take this hair and just take 1/3 of it, and if you don't know what 1/3 is, it's just like, let's say you divide it into 3 equal parts, and then you take 1 part of it, and then you split it, and then you just like cross it over. So take this part, put it over, and then let these two come together, and then you have your braids. Your braiding hair. And then you can just hold it like this. And it's kind of confusing how I learned. Like how I learned it, it was confusing to me. So I hope I can show you how to do it in the most understanding way. So I'm just gonna take this, and this is the part that we like combine together. That's the part that's gonna go on your hair. So like, I'm gonna take this, make sure it's tangled, and then take the middle part and then grab the other hair, that hair, and then stop for a second, and then take this and then braid, and then just keep on braiding, but making sure I'm gripping it tight. And then I can't really grip that well, so as I'm braiding, hold on, this does not feel big enough. You're gonna have times like that where it's like it feels big enough at first, and it's not. But sometimes it just doesn't feel like that, but it usually is. But that was not it for me. So I just did the same thing, and then I'm just gonna take this, lay this, the middle hair, on top of it, grab it, and then braid the left part, then braid the right part, and then just keep on making sure I'm gripping it as close as to the root as possible. And then as I continue braiding, I pull my hair so that I can make sure it's really tight, and I grab like small sections of the hair so it's more effective, and I can make sure I got every single strand. And then I'm going to pull the actual hair that's connected to that part and pull that too, so just so it doesn't look like a hump at the beginning of the braid. And then I'm just going to keep on braiding down. As needed, I pull the hair once again just to make sure it's, tight. So I finished that braid. I'm not really worried about the ends right now, but I'm gonna do those later. So once I'm done with these sections, I'll get back to you because I'm gonna be parting my hair differently. So I'll get back to you then. So I braided this whole row, and now I'm just gonna part it a little bit differently than I have been before. So now I'm gonna part down the middle all the way to the back. And I'm not really worried about the back as much as I'm worried about the front, because no one really sees the back. Hold on, let me make a thumbnail. So yeah, I'm gonna just part it down the middle, and it's not too hard to part my hair down the middle because I part it down the middle so much that it's really like used to it. So yeah, I'm just gonna part it down the middle. Hold on, let me repart this because it's not right. So I'm gonna start back here and then go up and try to make it meet somewhere over here. But I'm gonna start up here actually, but I'm gonna try to make it meet down here. What is, oh, it's just fuzz, okay. And I'm using my thumb to make sure I know, so I can meet it in the right place. So yeah, I parted it, and I'm gonna make sure it's even and straight. Okay, now that I've parted that and clipped it out the way, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and I'm gonna try to make it match up to this side so it doesn't look odd. And I'm not gonna leave my hair in the middle part back here, like really, because it's, you know how I'm doing the brick pattern and you can't really do a middle part all the way through. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that out. I just did that so it could be easier to part up here, because if I can't really do it from right here, it's easier to do it this way. So yeah, that's why I did that. And now I'm just gonna keep on parting like I've been doing. And once I get up to here, I'm not gonna go into this at all while I'm doing this, because it would just ruin the whole point. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep on parting this way and then this way, and then once I get up to here, it's gonna be more like the outside is gonna be a little bit pointy, if that makes sense. But I'll get back to y'all when I'm doing this part, and because all I'm gonna do is just do what I showed you in the beginning, and just gonna keep on braiding, pulling it up, and then braiding even more. So yeah, I'll get back to y'all when I'm right here. Okay, so it has now been like 6 hours since the last time I saw you guys, or 5 hours, it was around 1 when I last saw you. Now it's 6:21, and I've done this much. I've done half of my head, the back half, so I guess it's gonna take like 6 hours. I mean 12 hours, because it's taking 6 already and I'm halfway done, so math. But just like how I usually do for styles that involve parting, like my mini twists and stuff, I'm just gonna part down the middle as well as the sides so I can have that versatility. I'm only gonna part it on this side, because I only wear my hair to this side. So yeah, I'm just gonna part it on the side where I usually part my hair on the side. So I'm just gonna try to part it on the side, but in a way that it looks like a side part, but it's not unproportional for the rest of the hair. So now that I've parted that side part, I'm just gonna work my way from the bottom to the top. And I'm probably gonna like line it up with the back part, because it just makes it look better and neater and more thought out. I'm gonna part it off camera because I can't really see, and it would look way better. And you know how to part. You just line it up. It's not really hard to line up. Just line it up with the part and then keep on going. Okay, so I parted that, and I decided to part my hair, baby hairs, as much as I could as well, just to have it look neat as possible. And now I'm just gonna part it in the middle of the section so it's 2 equal squares. And I'm gonna take my comb, put this up there, and then just like weave my comb through so it can stay up there. And then I'm just gonna braid. Now that I'm at the front, I'm gonna try to grab as much of this hair as possible and as much of this hair as possible, just so that I don't have too many baby hairs out. But I want to grip all my baby hairs. But there aren't really many baby hairs right here, but I just want to make sure I grip like most of them. So for this part, I'm just gonna use the Gorilla Snot, just a little bit of that, well, about this much, and then mix it with my fingers and then just put it on the perimeter of my hair, just the outside. I'm not really worried too much about that, but just to make sure I get every hair that I can get without too much tension. And just working that in. And I'm gonna take this toothbrush that I don't use for my teeth, and I'm gonna just swoop the hairs in there, just to make sure they're all in there. And then I'm just gonna braid it. Okay, so I'm done with that section, and I'm just gonna do the rest. For the rest of my head, I'm gonna do the same thing over again and over and over and over. It's a very repetitive process, and yeah, it's not that hard. The only hard thing is gripping it and getting it close to your scalp and making sure the braids look neat. It's not hard to braid because you just can't really explain it in words. You just know, like, just know.
I do what I please and you do what I ask.
Whoa, looking at my drip, looking at your drip. Whoa, mommy, look at me. Oh, I'm killing it. Whoa,